I'm out exploring again. I am fairly close to Four Peaks, Arizona, and I have I'm kind of in a little valley alcove on the north side, and I see some evidence that there was some activity up here. Kind of looks like a mine area. I'll turn on my other GoPro as we go down in here a little bit down this one road, and we'll see if we can find anything to take a look at. So enjoy the ride. I don't know exactly where this is going to take me. I don't know if it's going to take me any closer, or if it's just going to be a place for me to park. I may actually have to hike up in there. Who knows? We'll see if I can get a little closer, because it's kind of tight and kind of rough in here. A lot of trails back here. And this was all kind of high desert until I got to this one spot, and there's just all sorts of trees and short scrub pine. It's really pretty back here. Well, I see an area that looks like it's got erosion, and it may have been a quarry in where people were doing a little bit of off-roading and some camping. I think this is going to be a good place for me to park and go hike for a little bit. Because I just see one white spot. I'll break up my Canon and we'll take a look at this in a minute. Let me go find a place to park. Talk to y'all in a minute. Okay, my first sign that there might be some sort of habitation up here is that there's this old barbed wire fence that just kind of goes up the side of the mountain. The fence post is definitely old. The wire is old and all knocked down as it heads over to that eroded area. Now once I get in here, I can kind of go straight and slightly to the left, or angle around more to the right. I got this big mountain right in front of me, and the trees are thick enough that I'm gonna have a hard time seeing any signs of buildings or anything, even if they're pretty close to me, but we're gonna go try anyway. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'll let you know if I see anything that remotely even looks like minerals worth pulling out of the ground. Alright, talk to you in a bit. Okay, I've got this little trail that I'm following, kind of through the brush here. There's quartz on the ground, and like I've said in most of my other videos, quartz is generally an indicator that there's other things that have pushed up out of the ground. Really nice view. It's really quiet. It is a Friday afternoon, so not a lot of traffic out here. I've seen some Can-Ams and Razors make that Razors going by, and that's about it so far. So we're gonna look at all this quartz. We're gonna keep heading up this trail, see where this leads. So, see you on the other side. Okay, so a little further up the trail, I did find some more quartz, but this is layered quartz. And layered quartz, if you break this apart, which I'm not going to do right now, but I may keep this one little piece, break it apart when I get back. It's in between the layers on this quartz. This is where you find the other minerals, and this is really kind of cool. So you can see how it's sparkling in there. Good chance that I'm not going to find anything, but this is what people look for when they're actually looking for valuable minerals. And there are some nice specimens up here. So we're going to keep heading up this trail. I don't know that I'm going to find anything, but it's worth the hike. See you in a bit. Okay. Lost the trail for a little bit, and then I came across this rock with this cracked piece of quartz sitting on top of it. So somebody's been up here. This is just how I found it. So somebody broke this one apart, and I think this is the top part. You can see the crystal features on the inside of it. So, even if I don't find a mine, they got to be pulling this stuff up from someplace. As thick as this bush is, I don't know that I'm going to find it. And hopefully I don't fall into it. So I'm taking it really slow and watching where I'm walking. So I'm going to shut this back off again. Okay, I've skirted around to the left. I'm just now beginning to see that big white spot that was on the middle of the side of the mountain. I don't know if it's natural, but if it is, it's very strange because it is the only area of that much white in this entire area. So I'm going to try to work my way around and lift the camera up so you can see it from where I'm at, because I will probably have to shut this off so I can work my way around and not kill myself. This is pretty steep, definitely rugged. Show you my arm. I've already kind of torn myself up just getting this far. So, talk to you in a minute. Okay, I'm a little closer now. It is a natural face. I don't know what it's made out of. And as I go further down this canyon, there's another area right down there with a big, it looks like a moss-covered white section. Anyway, I am going to try to get closer. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to do that, because I've kind of got this gorge, canyon, whatever you want to call it, in the way. But we're going to give it a go. So hopefully, see you on the other side. Okay, I'm playing like a deer with some other wildlife, kind of following what I think is a trail of theirs. They have 4 hooves though, and I only got 2 feet, so I'm having to take this real slow. But that's that lower rock. It is really pretty, and further up is that white face up there. So I wanted to show you how far I'd gotten, and those are some pretty hefty rocks down there, and I still got some brush to go through, so I'm probably going to regret this later. I should have brought out my manual and just made sure that I'm not like rolling around in poison oak, poison ivy, poison sumac, you know, all those nasty things that's going to make my life miserable. All right, talk to you in a bit. Okay, I made it, at least to the lower rock. I'm going to make an educated guess here, and I'm going to say that this one fell off the bigger piece further up, because as I pan around, there's this wash here. But this all looks like one huge piece of quartz. It's moss covered. Been here quite a while. But this is gorgeous because I don't know if you can see it in this light, but it's got a pink hue to it. And it's really nicely veined and everything. It's got a lot of good color to it. And on this piece, you can see where the quartz was actually part of a vein, because you got the rock and then you got the quartz as part of it. Wow, this is really cool. No way you're going to get this out of here. I'm going to be lucky to walk out of here. Alright, I'm going to try to figure out how to get up to that big piece just to say that I made it. That's probably going to be my adventure for the day, and I'll be honest, that's enough of an adventure. I'll show how far I've climbed a little bit later, but it's all been uphill, and I'm quite a ways away from the Jeep. So even though I'm in shadow right now, I've still got plenty of daylight. Keep climbing. Okay, I have to say this is insane. I finally made it. It is quartz. It is at least 30 feet high. Looks like it's been worked some. Obviously, other people couldn't possibly miss this. You can probably hear them off in the distance there. You've got your Can-Am razors. This is how far up I am just to get here. I don't know that you can see the Jeep. You can't really from this angle. That's down there in that little area where you see the road. But I'm almost at a loss of words. This is crazy. I mean, you can see it from a mile away, and it's the only piece that's sticking out of the mountain. All the rest is granite. Wow. All right, I'm going to get up on top of this and take a break, get some water, and collect my thoughts, because this is pretty crazy. Okay, taking a break, made it to the top. I'm sitting on top of the quartz. I'm going to have to make my way back down the mountain still, so I got to conserve a little energy. Not everything is about finding abandoned buildings and mines. Sometimes it's just about taking a hike and going to explore something that you've never seen before. And in this case, a facing of quartz on the side of a mountain that's 30 feet high and probably 50, 60 feet across. It's pretty impressive. It's been enjoyable. There may be more on the way down. If not, I hope you enjoyed. As always, like, subscribe, give me your comments, good or bad, and we'll keep doing this. Have a great day. This is still an amazing view. I made it back off the mountain face. I'm headed back towards civilization. Sometimes these short little clips, the roads that I drive to get where I've gone, just shows the vast, endless beauty of Arizona. kind of have to think of all the work that was put into actually making a road out there. There had to have been a purpose for the road. I didn't take it all the way back there to see what was at the end of it. That'll have to be for a different day.